Hello, my name is Delia Ketchum and today I am going to an office. When I get to an office, the first thing I do is find a cubicle with the busiest employee and sit right on top of his desk. I will then remove my shoes and start dangling my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet right in front of him, and he will say, "Excuse me, what are you doing on my desk?" And I will not say a word and begin sticking one of my feet down his pants and start fondling his underpants, and he will start to get freaked out and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I will then say, "Look, we both know I touched it, so you have two choices. I can either leave and make you wonder what could have been, or I can stay and take you around the fucking world with my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet. What will it be?" He will sit back down in his chair, and will zip down his pants, exposing the large bulge in his underpants, and he will say, "Make this quick." I will say, Now, don't rush me, neither one of us would want that." I will then say, "Here we go, baby," and I start rubbing my feet all over his pants lump like hip 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 hip. Don't be shy. I know you want to moan your brains out. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 bag. That was swell. And I will notice that the bulge in his underpants has gotten very damp and squishy, and I will say, "Oh, you bad boy, shame on you." I will then rub my foot in his face and say, "I want a foot massage." Without hesitation he will start massaging my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet like "Oh my god, this feels so fucking swell." Bag, that was swell. I then peel off his underpants and then I will put my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet between his already cum-soaked cock and start rubbing my slender soles all over like hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. I give the best foot jobs ever. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. You will never want me to stop. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Moan darn yeah. Moan hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Pinching your shaft with my toes. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. I want you to scream, "Oh mama, oh mama," while I tickle the tip with my heel and the ball of my foot. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Now time for a swell happy ending like she bag. That was swell. The other office employees will see what I have done and want to get in on it, and I say, "Come come and get it, you sexy studs," and repeat the process like hip 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 that hip that hip 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 that hip that hip 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 bag. That was swell. Just then the manager will step out of his office. Wow, an office within an office. Weird. Anyway, he will ask what the fuck is going on here. And I will say, "Oh, the usual, just making this office more swell, for epic lulz." And he will call me a sick fuck and tell me to get the fuck out. And I will say, "Oh, I don't think so, my little friend." And I start jacking this guy off with my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet like hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. I'll jack off whoever the fuck I want. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Try to stand in the way of that, and you will suffer the same fate as these swell employees. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Not that you wouldn't want that anyway. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. I know you are loving this. Don't try to resist. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Scraping my smooth toenails against the tip of your tinkler. Hip 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 that hip that hip 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 hip. Now for the yummy man milk like she bag. That was swell. Holy shit, this all sounds super duper foot jobbing, soul scrubbing, toe sucking, heel sniffing. This video will make you come in your pants and make you a foot fetishist in half a microsecond. Swell. I think I'll go to an office right now. Bye bye.